So I've mentioned that I'm suffering from anhedonia, which is a negative symptom of schizophrenia. Um, Now, my friend told me, like, if you've been feeling down for like about 3 months straight, you should seriously write down things that you're grateful for. And I have actually been told that many times to do that, to find gratitude. I did actually write, I think 15 things down. I'm not, I'm not sure. I didn't even count, but it says medical professionals. I'm grateful for medical professionals. I'm unfortunately my mind wanders. It goes to the date last November when the doctor called in sick and I had to be deferred 3 months to wait. So I mean, unfortunately, a mind with schizophrenia goes off on a tangent. Because you're constantly thinking. You live inside your mind. This is what it's like to live inside your mind, and there's a lot of incongruencies. Friends. Now, I've lost a lot of friends throughout my life, and I know everybody has. It's just a fact of life. So you're gonna lose friends, and I tend to think about those negative things. And I understand it's so important to embrace positivity, but sometimes it's just impossible, especially when you think so much. Job. So I have a job, yeah, but of course it goes into the fact that the government will not help me for anything because I have a good job history. Now, the job I have, it's actually not a great job, but and it's bare minimum wage pay. But I mean, it is a job, so I say creativity. Now, unfortunately, I was brought up to care about what other people think, so I naturally sort of think I'm not good enough. Sure, I have creativity. I'm actually putting a snippet of a poem on whatever video I can. No, this one was, I just labeled it trans poem, but it's just about what my parents must perceive me as because I'm trans. So, intelligence, unfortunately, that's actually what's causing me to think as much as I do. Intelligence is subjective. I mean, I can't say that I'm a very smart person. I can't grade myself on things like that. I can only go by what other people say, and I hear mixed things. So, but unfortunately, I know that I do think a lot, and I completely live inside my mind, and it's a dangerous thing. And I know the intelligence is the dangerous part. Fitness. I'm actually having a lot of trouble going into the gym just due to the fact that I have severe dysphoria, and also just I wake up at 5:30 a.m. every morning, and sometimes I'm just too tired. So I mentioned that I'm transgender, so I'm on low dose testosterone. My muscles have actually shrunk, not because of the testosterone, but because I haven't been as active. Somewhat healthy. I guess I can say that's positive. I mean, I am somewhat healthy. Just yeah, some people have it way worse. Music. Grateful for music. Yep, definitely. Video games. Yeah, grateful for video games. They help me get my mind off of things. It's just that what I just do to kind of worry is I brush everything under the rug, and then have to face the reality of it later on. Public library, definitely a good thing. Unfortunately, guess what? Jason Kenney kind of wants to start having libraries charge. Now, Jason Kenney, if you don't know, is the Alberta Premier, and he actually leads into my next point: the free healthcare that Canada has. They're actually planning to privatize healthcare, and the government being as bad as it is, like it started spiraling rapidly downhill when Justin Trudeau, as I call him, became Prime Minister, running the deficit in the billions. I think that we are definitely headed for privatized healthcare. This is just my opinion. You might disagree. So I'm grateful for medications. Unfortunately, if I don't take the medications, I get sort of a THC type high. Like you can literally feel your bones in your skin. You can feel your nerves. You can feel your intestines, like things moving through your intestines. It's like as though and your mind is dull. You can't think. You're literally like dumb. I mean, I don't even know how to put it. Like I just don't have the ability to think, and sometimes that's a good quality. The other thing with medication is, like, I don't generally have much libido as it is, but medications completely take it away sometimes. So I'm grateful for a roof over my head now. I live with my parents still. Things are in the works. Hopefully I can move somewhere else, but they have sort of put me down all my life and kind of enforced religion upon me. When I first lost my job, I was in an incredibly vulnerable state, and my mom says, okay, from now on, you just carry this purse. Like, how terrible do you think that made me feel? But I just don't want to get into that. I'm grateful for sunlight. Now, unfortunately, sunlight can disrupt my eyes. There's certain times when I'm a little bit more sensitive than others, and this, I know, has to do with schizophrenia and perception. Sometimes sunlight can actually trigger a seizure, and I'm grateful for my computer. No complaints there. It's a nice computer. It's just I really wish I knew more about computers, because I actually wouldn't know if it broke, I wouldn't know how to fix it. But all the same, I am definitely grateful for that. Now, as I'm kind of labeling this video Incongruencies, now, I mentioned in one video, the video Suicide, Self-Harm, and Being in a Dark Place, that I feel responsible for somebody's death. Now, I told them the means on which I would commit suicide, was going to commit suicide when I was 9 years old, and he used it, and he was successful. Like, this was just at a group where agency where they help disabled people find jobs, and we just happened to talk about that subject. I had no idea anything like this would happen. So I feel responsible for the death, and I feel absolutely awful about it. However, something that happens due to the fact that I do suffer from trauma is sometimes I have so much anger in me that I'm willing to hurt somebody. Well, not willing to hurt somebody. In my mind, I want to hurt somebody. I want to just see the light drain from their eyes. And that's an incongruency, because if I actually care so much about, like, how I feel responsible for somebody's death, why would I ever want to hurt anybody? Also, that's all. I'll just end the video there. Just thanks for watching.